the billionaire Elon Musk responding to reporters after he had lunch and then dinner with House Republicans. A lot of discussions, of course, as they try to avert a government shutdown as well happening on the Hill. Again, they huddled with the House and the Senate, and that is where they revealed to Musk that they could use a legislative tool called a budget rescission that could make his DOGE budget cuts very permanent. For the latest on this, someone who was in the room with Elon Musk where these high-level discussions were happening, pleased to have California Congressman Tom McClintock. He's also a member of the House Budget and Judiciary Committees. Good to see you, sir, as always.
Well, thanks for having me.
We're going to get to Musk, but I just want to get your reaction off the top. I mean, we saw, again, more antics coming from the left. Texas Congressman Al Green censured. Did you vote to censure him? Because we know 10 Democrats also did. And why they continue to act like, some say, children when there's major work to be done is perplexing.
Well, it is. It's what happens when the 60s generation comes of age and gets elected to the House. This kind of disruption is entirely incompatible with the whole process of deliberation. That is what the Congress of the United States is established to do. And yes, I voted for his censure. I thought it was a disgrace to the House. I think it was an affront to the Constitution, which commands the president to report to Congress from time to time. And I think it was highly disrespectful of the presidency. But worst of all, without being sanctioned, it just marks another sad milestone in the denigration of the House of Representatives as an institution.
Yeah, and we also learned a sidebar fact that Congressman Green is in the same district that the little boy with brain cancer who was honored is one of his constituents there. So really, really appalling. And again, more antics.
I was going to say, the disrespect they showed to that little boy was absolutely heartbreaking. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
So are we. All right, let's talk about Elon Musk. Obviously, he's a big figure. DOGE gets a lot of attention, but now there's this really interesting tool called rescission. I had never heard of it. We have South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who was also at that lunch meeting with Musk, and we know you were in the room as well, saying it's time to put together this rescissions package so Congress can turn DOGE's work into law, save money. It all sounds really good, and also perhaps something that will quell all of the haters out there who are trying to, for some reason, block the waste and fraud and abuse that Americans are truly hoping that Congress can get rid of, sir.
Well, this is something else I just don't understand from the Democrats. You would think that outright waste and fraud would be something that they would be very much opposed to as well. We might argue over where the savings should go, but we should all be able to agree that outright fraud shouldn't be tolerated. One of the things that Elon Musk told us last night was that DOGE has identified 3,095 SBA loans that were issued to borrowers whose Social Security records report their age as over 115. Now, we know the oldest American is 114, so it's a pretty good presumption they're all dead. $300 million has been loaned out to these 3,100 over 115-year-old people. And this might surprise you, but not a single penny's been repaid. It sort of gives new meaning to the word deadbeat.
Yeah, it sure does. And when you look at that and you look at every dollar to try and cut, Democrats have signaled that they're not afraid to shut down the government. In our final moments here, Congressman, tell us about what the GOP can do to avert a government shutdown now, just a week away from that deadline.
The discussion centers around a continuing resolution. I have sworn off continuing resolutions many times in the past, but one very important thing has changed. And I guess I could put it this way: in DOGE we trust. The continuing resolution gives the president enormous flexibility in applying funds and would actually, I think, enhance their efforts to rearrange priorities and to start clawing back these outrageous fraudulent payments. I think a CR in the hands of Donald Trump and Elon Musk and DOGE it could actually be a step forward.